You probably won't need a GitHub in couple of years. That is not me being dramatic for thumbnail. That's coming from the guy who ran GitHub. Dohmke, I hope I pronounced it right. CEO for 4 years. He quit, raised $60 million, and started building the thing that replaces GitHub. And his reasoning is uncomfortable part. He says that soon developers not look at the code anymore, because agents will write more than humans can review. And actually it's already happening. Think about what this breaks. Pull requests, diffs, code review. Every step expect that there is the person sit and read this. So he's building something else. 15 people against GitHub. And today in this video, we're gonna test this new tool. Quick thing first, because this is the whole reason why this tool exists. Git tells you what changed. This is the entire data model. It never told you why, it just trusted you to write a decent commit message. But now the thing writing code now is not you. It's an agent that made 40 decisions in one session, threw away 6 approaches, picked the 7th, and then the context window closed and all this reasoning evaporated. That's got a name now. The provenance gap. Code with no memory, why it exists. And it's not theoretical. Open source maintainers are drowning now with pull requests generated with AI agents that nobody, including the person that submit this code, can explain it. The press has the name for this too. AI slop. So let's test this entire tool on the real project. And it's gonna be my real estate app. This is yieldlens.tech, my Dubai rental yield calculator, React frontend, Node API, Supabase behind it. Real project, real Git history, and month of real agent sessions behind it. Now I'm inside my yieldlens web project. This is frontend of my app, and it's gonna be test environment for today. To start with entire, we need to run this command: brew tab entire IO tab. Then we need to run brew install cask entire. Now we need to run command entire enable agent, and in my case it is Claude Code. And then we have a very important question. Import existing Claude Code sessions into entire. Let's press import. And it's actually amazing because we don't start from zero. It goes and finds agent sessions already sitting on your machine and brings them in as read-only checkpoints. So we're starting with our own history. Before I show you the result, 30 seconds on mechanism, because this is the part that makes the rest make sense. Those hooks it installed sit on your normal Git workflow. You don't change how you work, you don't run anything special. You write code with your agent like you already do. When you commit, it snapshots the session behind the commit. The prompt, the transcript, the tool calls, which files got read, which files got changed. And all of that goes into separate branch in your repo. A shadow branch, not your working branch. Which means your Git log looks byte for byte identical to before you installed this. It never writes to the branch you actually own. There is also a setting to keep this branch always local, and another to push it to a completely separate repository, which makes the use of it very convenient. Entire tool supposed to have dashboard, but it's not accessible now, at least for me. I logged in their website as well, so if I go to dashboard, that shows me that I am on the wait list. Looking forward to get access. But here on the website we can see some demo of it. So we'll have all our sessions logged like that. Then we can see that here is, for example, main branch. Here's some short description of the sessions. Then we have the tool we use for this session and model. And also we see some checkpoints here. Let's click on one of those. And we see that on the right in that checkpoints, we would have a filter to filter out prompts, responses, intermediate steps, checkpoints, tools calls like file edits, bash, read. Then we can see the log of prompt. And also here we can see model replies. And even here you can see that how much time that session took. That's great. And here on the website, they mentioned the same what I already said. Every conversation is captured and linked to your Git history, creating a checkpoint automatically. No extra steps required. Also, they mentioned that it is private by design. Sensitive data never leaves your machine. Entire detects and redacts secrets before anything is stored. Then the thing that I already covered, that we never start from zero. And here they mention that entire creates a checkpoint for every commit the code change paired with the agent session that produced it. And here they have some metrics as well. Now it leaves question that actually matters. What can you run right now, tonight, with no dashboard and invite? More than I expected. Capture works, import works. The checkpoints branch, the shadow history, the attribution written into your commit. That's all local and none of it asks permission. What needs the web app is search, dispatches, review, and anything that spans more than one repo. So the command line is the whole product for now. Let's point it now at my repo. Let's run entire status. That says that it's enabled branch main agent Claude Code, and there is some small hint, run entire agent help for machine readable usage. So that's the current session which agent is attached. Now let's try to run entire explain. And here are summaries of some of my sessions. 3 more commands worth knowing. Blame. You know git blame. Entire blame tells which agent produced it. Then the command why. You point it to a single line and it walks back to commit. The checkpoint, the prompt, the session. And another one, entire rewind command. It lists your checkpoints and restores your files to one of them. So there is already something to play around with this tool. Quick, what works? It backfills your history the second you turn it on. It's free and open source, and now each commit carries a receipt. And one thing I would actually warn you about. Your prompts lives in your Git repo. Public repo, public prompt. Their own security page calls reduction best effort. The fix is in their docs. Push checkpoints to a separate repository. Now as for competition. GitHub's own engineers wrote in April that they need to build for 30 times scale and blamed agents. Cursor announced its own GitForge in June. OpenAI is reportedly building one too. Now the part nobody is checking. The network everyone called a GitHub replacement is Mirror. Your code still lives on GitHub. So GitHub is not being replaced, it's being cached. I will definitely recommend you to install it and play around. And I think that such kind of tool is going to be very important in future workflows. I believe that GitHub still have the strongest position to adapt to it, and probably we will not need such tools as entire. So I'm pretty curious to see that battle. Now with that AI era in development, everything changes very quickly. Let me know your thoughts on that tool in the comments, whether you used it or you plan to use it, or you have some great alternatives. Don't forget to drop about them. That's it for today. I hope this video was helpful. If yes, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and see you in a week.